Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense comes on the field first today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker
breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They get him down.
That was a good run.
Excellent run there.
Boy, after all the build-up and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game. Really,
the freshman's able to get home with a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So Clemson's offense out there for their first possession.
There was no one
Let's take a quick look at the impact
trying to
scramble,
scramble,
how they're going to affect the outcome.
That did not
work.
work.
On the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Great move there. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry-up. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Offense
this all we got.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps.
What team was bad?
Touchdown, Tigers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route.
I don't feel too bad. Kentucky got blown out. And we win our first playoff game.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17,
it's going at the
so
pass.
It's better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback.
He ain't done.
Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Deep shot caught inside the 25. That's a massive play. Moves the ball to the 14, and just like that, they're in scoring position.
Well, when the dust settles and the game's over, it's how many big plays did you create and how many did you prevent. This is a huge play for this offense. Now, can they
I thought that would go in.
Or they have to settle for 3?
Well, you know what.
To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The pocket breaking down. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal.
And I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Oh, I feel so bad for Kentucky.
Fields it just outside the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Grab behind the line, it's Murray. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Oh, smells good.
He hands it off from the gun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Off play action, he's looking to throw.
Good.
Sack, a big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, Chris, what a
We changed the play,
by
Clemson.
the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. That's right near the goal line. Perfect execution. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. One back in the backfield, and won't get the carry.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly.
What we got, Frank?
Brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And here's the handoff. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
It's a good
Here's the
game.
second down play. So
We're
at the
trying to
end of
upset.
one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a quick grab. They'll actually lose yardage
That's good
after the
defense.
catch. The defense all over in that time. And the Tigers come up to the line in the hurry-up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. And of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense getting set up.
I mean, that's a decent.
They're going to run it here. Fights off a defender. Again, ripping through the defense. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. This is a determined running back just refusing to be brought down that time by the defense.
You know, the coaches told us that this guy's one of the hardest workers on the entire team. And you can see all that offseason work that he put in has paid off. That time, shaking free from those defenders and getting more positive yards. Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Gives it to the back. But the gain is just 1 yard. It sets up a 3rd and 9 now. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dunks it down to the back. Caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
And they've got the returner corralled. And
Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
We're going to have to step up
him
now.
go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team then. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He flips it to the back across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And now from the pistol formation. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback
Go,
and forcing him into that incompletion.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Myles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they...
It is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return.
All right, we just
That's a solid return after the interception.
Well, mistake by the
This is a tough team, and we went toe-to-toe in the first half.
Back in cover 3, the center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. Fires it on the move. And he pulls in the catch. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone.
We're in trouble.
Tigers. So the offense clicking now, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. The pass rush closing in. He pulls it in for a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So one play moves the ball to the 38 to be 1st down. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. A new set of downs after that completion. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Launching downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Boy, another positive game for this offense. This quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback
aiming for the end zone.
I don't know how you did that.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. In the 2nd quarter, it's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up into the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught quickly. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Receiver makes the grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through
He's having a great season.
But before he knew it, he's on his back.
They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
The Tigers will line up to kick it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And the Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Hand it off for a draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this third down. We'll see what happens with the decision on fourth down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
It is really tough on a quarterback when he thinks he's got a completion and an open man downfield. The ball's just about to get to his receiver. Then out of nowhere, the defensive back steps in front of it and knocks away. Nice job.
He's running out of time here. Oh, the sack is
I don't know where to go.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a
How do you...
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He shreds the tackle. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. The game makes it second and medium.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Finds his target. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. They're going to throw forward on third and short. That pass is caught.
Yeah.
And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And the Tigers
We're still going toe-to-toe with
on
him.
the kick now for the 5th time today.
Oh, that was close. That was
Coverage team brings down the returner. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Hand off to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to pass here on second down. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job
Airing this one out toward the sideline. Wow,
What?
third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they catch it? Finally able to take.
How is that even? I got a decision to make. Not that great. Over again.
It's a great return after the pick.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'll give him
Well,
a
they
small
go to the air and
change.
try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He lofts it toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
To me, anytime you see a one-on-one opportunity, you feel you can take advantage of it, you go after that matchup. This is a great play here by the quarterback and receiver.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First and goal, handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter.
We're down 14.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On first and 10, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35. The Tigers.
All right, thank you, Clemson.
And in first down, they go right back to him. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Breaking free at midfield. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Good defense.
Play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. We'll check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense are happy to take the result of that play. An important third down attempt for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop. The screen pass doesn't produce a first down, and now it's fourth down. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of their own end zone. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Hold on.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. With anything.
Oh, it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Follows the...
Our quarterback is happy. off game. I hate to do it.
Return before finally being brought down.
We had so many
Chris,
chances, man.
it's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The shotgun handoff here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides calls is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. And they'll claim the fourth-quarter lead. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Kennesaw State offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. No, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
First and 10 now for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush to sack.
And just like that, he squeezed the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. A physical tackle there, big versus big.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown.
What would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And this pass is caught. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this. And quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
After the big loss on first down, it's second and goal, backed up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied.
It's a tie.
Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Tigers will come to the line and crank up the tempo.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And it's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. They'll have to hurry now, 2nd down with the clock ticking.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Pass caught.
Well, this quarterback right now is throwing in sync. That's 3 throws on this drive to start things off. 3 completions and a nice gain there.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Receiver left alone there for a huge gain. Touchdown Tigers. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock, eventually get the ball in the end zone.
We get forced out all the time. He ain't done.
Win this game.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Kennesaw State's offense out there now. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. Lets it go. Makes the catch downfield. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end.
Well, I really like what they did here by keeping their tight ends involved. I understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet. Stick to your base offense, execute, move the ball down the field, and see if you can give yourself a real shot to win this game.
Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So close to a turnover, it's just incomplete. So the choice to go for it
And we lost.
pan out this
But
time. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So